Me and Your Mama guitar tutorial. Childish Gambino, the most childish of all the Gambinos. This song has 3 parts to it as far as I care, and I'm going to show you all 3 of those parts on the acoustic guitar. More of an electric guitar song, but, well, you know what? Sometimes there's songs that are performed on electric guitar, and then a guy teaches them to you on acoustic guitar. Let's start with the introduction, which is mostly keyboards and stuff, but you know what? I'm going to show you the 3 guitar chords that work really well in this section, even though there may or may not actually be a guitar playing there. First is a D minor 7. Look at that chord. Pointer finger bars everything on the 5th fret. Top secret, popcorn. You don't actually need the low E string at all, so I just kind of have the tip of my finger mute that one, but I'm pushing on the 5th fret on the 5 bottom strings, the highest pitch of the strings on the guitar, 5th fret. Middle finger plays the 6th fret on the B string, the 2nd string from the bottom. Then your ring finger, that's the one with the ring on it, comes up and plays the 7th fret on the D string, the 3rd string from the top. You're gonna strum that chord, D minor 7. It's that kind of moody atmospheric chord that works oh so well in this song. It's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think probably 12 beats on that chord. Then you're gonna take this exact same shaped chord. Do you see it? Do you see this chord I'm playing? This D minor 7. Take it and just move everything over 1 fret to your right, and then 1 more fret to your right. So now your pointer finger is on the 7th fret. Pointer finger on 7, middle finger's on 8 of the B string, and then your ring finger is on the 9th fret of the D string. This is an E minor 7 chord. There it is. Listen to that. Do you hear that? So now we're going. So D minor 7 to E minor 7. F major 7. Pointer finger on the 8th fret of the A string. Ring finger on the 10th fret of the D string. Middle finger on the 9th fret of the G string. Pinky on the 10th fret of the B string. High E string, you can mute it, or if you really want, your pointer finger can bar that one like that. I usually just mute it. I don't care about that note. F major 7 chord. After that F major 7 chord, you're just gonna go back to the E minor 7. That was the one on the 7th fret. So this whole intro goes this guy for 12 beats. That feels like a long time when there's not all the other stuff going on, but that's the E minor 7 chord. Then we go to the F major 7. I'm not sure if I counted right. Then back to E minor 7, and they do that whole thing a few times. Now comes the part of the song we all came here for, the loud part. The Rage Against the Machine soundy part. This is the part where you play the notes that go like this. I played it at the beginning, remember that? My name's Stuart, welcome to Guitar Lessons with Stuart. Like and subscribe. I just played that chord for no reason. Let's learn this thing. 5th fret on the D string, right there. I use my ring finger because the next note, I'm gonna use my pointer finger back here on the 3rd fret. So that was ring finger on the 5th fret of the A string, pointer finger on the 3rd fret of the D string, and then ring finger up on the 7th fret of the D string. So that's 5th fret, 3rd fret on the D string, 7th fret on the D string. If you would like, you can do a quick little slide up to that 7. I think maybe they do it on the recording, maybe they don't. Hard to tell. Maybe they do it sometimes. If you slide up to the 7, just make it super fast. Just start right at like the 5th fret and just get up to 7 as soon as you possibly can. I think I slide sometimes I don't. 5th fret, 3rd fret, 7th fret. Hold out that 7th fret for a second. Then you're gonna go like this. 7, 6, 5. And I'm going for that part. Ring finger, middle finger, pointer finger. 7, 6, 5 on the D string. Then comes a very fun part of the song. You're gonna go like this. So this right here, you're gonna go to the 3rd fret on the D string with your pointer finger. Then with your ring finger, reach up to 5 on the D string. Go right back to the 3rd fret. I just kept my pointer finger there the whole time, you see that? Then ring finger goes and plays the 5th fret on the A string, the 2nd string from the top. You play 5th fret, 4th fret, 3rd fret. Again, just going ring, middle, pointer. So up here we do that, and then down here we do that. Look at that. So this whole part so far goes 5, 3, 7, 7, 6, 5, 3, 5, 3, 5, 4, 3. Oh! It's pretty fun to play if you ask me, but we're not done. We're not done with this main riff. After you do that, you do this little thing. So this right here, 3rd fret on the top string, the low E string with your pointer finger, play it, then hammer onto the 5th fret with your ring finger. So that's where I play that first note, I just play the top string once, and then hammer on, just hit the 5th fret on the top string with my ring finger. I do not repluck the note over here. Then I play the 3rd fret on the A string, the 2nd string from the top. It's pretty fast. It's pretty fast. Can you handle it? I think you can handle anything, if we're being honest. I have so much saliva in my mouth. Does drinking coffee help with the amount of saliva that your mouth is generating? How do you like my shirt? It's very yellow, isn't it? I feel like I go like this when I'm wearing this shirt. Is this a good look? Hey guys, this is me. Buh, like and subscribe. I'm Stuart. I'm gonna cut this part. That was stupid. That was like something a little kid does when they think they're being funny. That's what I do in all these videos. Well, I'm reeling from how true what I just said was. Did we finish the song yet? Not quite. We just did this. The rhythm. We got to talk about the rhythm for a couple reasons. One, we haven't talked about it at all. And two, because the rhythm changes throughout this first part of the song. So for this first time through, we're going 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, bam, bam, 2, bam, 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 bam. So that was like you hold out the first few notes, 2 beats each. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Then you go bing, bang, then 1, 2. Then this part right here is a little bit faster. We're gonna go 1, 2, and then ba-da-ba-da. When you get down to this note, we're actually gonna hold that note out for 3 beats. 1, 2, 3, da-da-da. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. A bing, bang, a 1, 2, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. 1, 2, 3. You can count it when you play it. You can also, like, keep that in mind that, you know, this note we're gonna hold out for a little bit longer than we did the other notes, and then put on the recording and play along with it. But beware, the recording is a little out of tune. Not out of tune from itself, but out of tune with the rest of the world. So when you play along with it, you might be like, my notes sound a little weird. That's just because this whole album is slightly detuned. So now you know. After they play that part, they play the same notes again, but with a different rhythm. They go like this. They go a 1, 2, 3, a 1, 2, 3, a 1, 2, 3. Hey, bang, bang, 1, 2, 3. So what just happened there? We've got some metric modulation. The overall pulse of the song stays the same. But instead of thinking of it as like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, we're thinking of it like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, a 1. So it changes into more of kind of like a slow groove without the actual tempo of the song changing. It's crazy. It's crazy. You'll get more and more used to it as you play it more, but for right now, here's what you need to know. For the first part of the song, we were counting 2 notes, 2 beats, each note. 1, 2, 1, 2, a 1, 2. After they play through it like that, they switch to the slower, groovier way, where it goes like this. 1, Okay.
I couldn't find that.
Why are you talking to me? Okay. I almost just stopped the video. Look, I went off the rails a little bit. I was going to say one thing, and then I just... The first part, you're counting 2 beats each note. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. After you play through it like that, then you need to switch to where you start off counting 3 beats per note. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then this is a little bit tricky. The rhythm changes ever so slightly. You go 7, 6, 5. When you get to that 5, I would like you to count 4 beats and then go like this. So here's how that sounds. You go bum, bum, 1, 2, 3, 4. So what I'm doing there is I'm leaving off that little back and forth we did the first time, and I'm just playing 5, 3 on the D string. Then I'm playing 5, 4, 3 on the A string. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, A. 1, 2, 3, 4. See that? See that? See how that works? And then the other thing that changes when they go into that slower, groovier part is we leave off that thing. I feel like I am doing a poor job explaining this. Watch. No, I'm not going to show it to you again. I've already showed it to you so many times. I showed you the first way they play it. I showed you the 3 count slower, groovier way. Now there's one more way they play this main riff. They sometimes play it the staccato way. I don't know if it's staccato or if it's more stop time. They put these gaps between the notes. They go bow, 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 bow. It's almost exactly the same as the first time we played it. We just cut the first few notes short. I think the first 3 notes we cut short. So instead of going 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, ba-da-da-da, we're gonna go bow, 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 bow. We still do that. Bow. Here's what they do. Here's what they do for this whole middle section. I'm going to show it to you right now. They start off by playing this version twice. They do it twice, remember, so I'm just going to do it twice right now, too. Bang, 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 ba, 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 ba. Then they do the slow version. Oh, I messed that up. This is what a disaster. They do the slower version, though. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, hey, bing, bang, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then they do the faster one, a bow, 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 bow. Then the staccato one, a bow, a bow, a bow, a bang, 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 a bow, 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 bow. Yeah, I may have messed all that up. Well, he is the most childish of all the Gambinos, like I said. Should we learn the ending? Let's do the ending. Ending goes like this. Remember that D minor 7 chord we started with at the very beginning of this really, really dragged out tutorial? D minor 7. I'm not going to explain it again. Go watch the beginning. Again. There's a D minor 7 chord. Then we're gonna go to the F major 7 chord. Do you remember that one? That's the other one we did. We had that one on the 5th fret. Then we go up to the one on the 8th fret. And then finally something new, but on the acoustic guitar it's such a pain to play. On electric it's easier. I should have played electric guitar. A minor 7, what a beautiful chord. This is actually the same shape as the D minor 7. It's just up on the 12th fret. So we've got pointer finger on the 12th fret of the 5 highest strings on the guitar. Middle finger on the 13th fret. I know the dots on my guitar are weird. It looks like that's my 12th fret. It's not. That's my 9th fret. I just have 2 dots on my 9th fret. Get over it. Middle finger on the 13th fret of the B string. Then your ring finger plays the 14th fret of the D string. A minor 7. So we've got... I don't remember how fast they go. They play that one. Then they go up to this guy. Then they go up to this guy. Then watch this. You ready for this? Oh, that was beautiful. We just do the A minor 7 again. Then you slide it back 1 fret. And then you slide it back another fret. The exact same chord shape, but just moving. That'll take some practice, but that'll be good practice. I have to tell you, I have a cut right here, and it's scraping against the strings. I did put some super glue on the cut. Not sure if that was a good idea, but I did it. Looks like a lot of the super glue has been picked off. I'm gonna have to re-glue that cut. One more chord, and this chord I like to call the C sus chord. The reason I call it that is because that's what it's called. Ring finger on the 8th fret of the top string. The A string is muted. I got a harmonic there, but that's okay. Nobody cares. I'm not going to tell anybody. Pinky on the 8th fret of the D string. Middle finger on the 7th fret of the G string. And then your pointer finger is going to be on the 6th fret of the B string. My high E string is muted. C sus. So now we've got... And then we go to the C sus chord. And then it repeats that. I've calmed down. I worked through all the problems I was having during this video. It's a beautiful day outside. It's supposed to get hot today.